You're telling that the pregnancy has to be planned. Okay,
Yes.
it's not by choice. And you're saying it really bold. We hear people that for their first wedding anniversary, they already hold a 3 months baby. Okay, how is it possible? They doesn't have so much of awareness in our earlier days, right?
Let's take Hindu culture, Indian tradition. Will the first night happen just like that?
That is the biggest muhurtam after the wedding.
Yes. I don't know how many will agree with me. The day we stopped putting Indian toilet, that's where we welcomed all the problems. Every diseases comes from it. It doesn't matter whether it's a pregnant or it's for women or men. Constipation problems, small intestine problems, prostate infections. So many are coming just because we got rid of Indian toilets.
You also teach Garbha Samaskara. How is it different from the regular prenatal yoga?
So when it comes to prenatal yoga, I would say it is exclusive for mothers. But when it comes to Garbha Samskara, that is exclusively for the little human inside.
Does it really work on it?
Believe it will work. Yad bhava tad bhavati. That's it.
Welcome to Mat Chat with Nitisha. Today I have with me the yoga therapist Niharika, who deals with the fertility and the hormonal imbalance. She made the PCOD word to be poetic, and I knew her so close that she has dealt with many women to get her cycles back. And today is just not a formal therapy, but let's do it in a voice called Hormonal Whisperer. Are you okay to have our Niharika Vanilla on board?
Thank you for that beautiful word, harmony whisper, which I would like to add it in my bio too. When I'm dealing with women, it was my own experience when I'm going through this bloating, mood swings, and all these things. That's what I didn't even know about what's going to happen, what is happening with my body. Is that problem only for me? But when I started with the healings and everything, when it turned out my body to be completely changed, and when I changed to women's, that is where I come to know about this yoga.
What is that made you being to choose this journal?
Yoga journey?
No, the prenatal and the postpartum. What made you to choose the infertility?
When it comes to Indian women, we are grown up in a thing like periods are considered as a taboo. And not much education we used to have it during our education also about reproductive system and everything, how to take care
The
of ourselves
awareness
and
is low.
everything.
Yeah.
And even right now, because of the sedentary lifestyles, completely female body is getting way too much worse than it becomes
Because of the stress and the hormonal.
stress, hormones, environmental factors. There are a lot
The
many
food
things.
habits, everything.
So when you deal with the fertility, it is where the woman comes into the place, and it starts from the periods. It's not just
True.
the immediately conception happens, this kind of thing. So now they have to take care of the body, then they have to come to the conception.
As we know that a woman keeps changing her faces since her menstrual cycle begins. Okay, for example, when a menstrual cycle begins for a girl at 13 years, okay, the ample period for 10 years, later the marriage, later the pregnancy, and later the postpartum, and later the parenting, and that is a lifelong responsibility. And the stress levels and the hormonal imbalance keeps varying day to day, month to month, every time, right? So when someone chooses to come to yoga for their hormonal imbalance, is it true or a myth that if they do it for ample of like 3 months, are you sure it's gonna work out for all the rest of their life? Or they need to continue the practice? How is it you're gonna talk
Basically, yoga is not exercise.
about? Okay, yeah.
If you're doing a job, you're considering as a lifestyle change, like joining into a new job kind of thing, then also consider yoga as a new lifestyle you're adding into it. If a person gets married, it is a new lifestyle they think about.
Yeah.
Same way, only if you adapt yoga as a new lifestyle, then only it helps us, because it's not exercise, it's completely a life transformation.
Because people come to gym or onto the mat choosing yoga, they come with a target like they need to lose weight or they need to reverse this PCOD, PCOS. Okay, they come on to some motto just to deal with that particular issue. Once they are back to form, because I am with you to just do reverse my PCOD and PCOS, and I'm on it after 3 months of regular yoga practice. And what is that motto that people need to continue even after they achieve their goals? How would you train
Basically,
people's mind
let's
to
break down women's lifestyle into 4 sessions. Before
Okay.
marriage, that is where the menstrual cycle and everything goes down. They have to deal with hormonal changes. It's a
Yes.
new thing. They have to handle it. They're going through the studies, want to get job, so they have to deal with that. Once they get married, completely it's a shift of either place or family. Completely, it is a shift. So mainly, the shift starts with the mind.
Yeah,
So that's the
true.
second stage.
We
So
need to
because
start accepting from our mind first, whatever it
yes,
is.
it's not just accepting, because suddenly you are like till the before day you're not married and you're with your parents. The very next day you are like with
You change
with
your
your
family, your
change of
partner,
family or
everyone.
place or
A new
whatever
partner
it
into
is.
the yes, true. So how do you means I heard reading about you that you're into meditation for you promote meditation and you deal with the meditation for long and you deal with that subject in a deeper levels. You can apply it on all the things, not only in infertility and all this, right? How does the meditation shows the effect on the people?
See, basically, meditation is not like everybody comes to meditation thinking like no thoughts,
Having no thoughts
no
on mind.
thoughts,
Yeah.
immediate pace,
Instant.
rapidly,
Everything
instant,
to be
everything.
instant.
Nowadays, life it is just like Zepto and Instamart. Okay,
Yes.
they're feeling like okay. Meditation cannot happen because you're doing the main tool for yoga is the tool is the body and the machine is the mind. To stop a mission also it takes some seconds.
The words are good. Yeah.
So the same thing to stop the ongoing process of the brain. Okay, so it takes a lot of time. But yes, once you come into that best, just take a mission. It's a smooth mission. You don't want to get rid of it.
Yes. It's going smooth.
Yeah. So same thing happens when you do with the meditations. Your brain will be so good. The way you look, life will be really peaceful, good, not to bother anything.
Yes. Okay. Now I have few inquiries from other people around me. They have been questioning me regarding the fertility and the PCOD complaint, the PCOS complaint, and what are the questions what I do get regularly being a yoga therapist and you being a senior yoga therapist. So I just want to let them know the answers from your side. Okay, I have listed few questions from them, so I just want to ask you.
Sure.
Means, does yoga really help with the fertility or it's just a wellness buzzword? How do you answer to this?
Firstly, thank you for getting this one because this is a myth going on like for fertility or pregnancy, yoga doesn't work. We should not do anything. We should just sit, only
We
go
just
with,
need to be careful.
need to
sit,
be careful,
relax.
sit at home or just do some things. That's it. No, nothing workouts kind of thing. See, basically, the person is having a irregular periods or the body is not going as it has to go means there is a it is like the problem has started.
The
Now when the
functionality disturbances has started.
yes, so now when the problem comes, you should not wait for the problem to reside on its own.
Yes.
You should do something or the other. But it is not the way like we just take some medicines and it just goes on. No, it is not like that. It is not the way because right now even doctors are also saying the same thing like just by taking tablets nothing just goes away because all the diseases what we got it for example as you said the PCOD the
Yes.
D itself it is says like a disorder that means
Yes.
it's not in order that's it it's just disoriented that's it it again has to get back into the order once it get back into the order again your body it starts functionality as it is planned before.
As it has to go.
So definitely why yoga helps and how yoga helps is simple. It's just like it just not just works only on the body, it works also on the mind.
Okay. Thank you for helping me to answer that. You have helped many women to regulate their cycles, as I have given in the introduction itself. What usually is the turning point in their journey to get back to the menstrual cycle?
Basically, they are able to tame their emotions because the disease starts from the emotions itself.
Yes.
So whether you believe it or not, recently the studies also says like if you keep the same emotion for such a longer period of time, and that is where it just manifests as diseases. That
Yeah,
means
even I read it. The emotions are stored within the
if
body.
a person is going through a lot of grief,
Yes.
so if they're unable to get rid of, this is just an example I'm just saying, like if they're going through a lot of grief, they're unable to get over it, and if they crossed beyond 3 months, it just manifests as IBS also immediately.
Okay.
So
the conversion of the grief.
yes, the emotions just get stored in each disease has one emotion associated to it.
Yes. Yes. True. Okay. If someone is struggling with PCOD and PCOS or with the irregular periods, what is the first yoga practice that comes to your mind and suggests them to do?
Believe it.
Believe it for what? That you're
Believe
gonna
yoga.
overcome that.
Believe yoga and
Okay.
come into it. Because
Okay.
people keep coming saying like, I tried with the gym, I tried swimming, I do walking.
Yoga would be the last choice.
Definitely
Mm.
yoga is the last choice. So then they say like, this is the last go, I wanted to give it a try. Give it a try never works. It will work, only works.
Okay. That's nice. What's a common mistake women make while trying to conceive, and that yoga helps to fix it?
The first, social stigma, like when do you get pregnant, when we
The targeted
the
time.
targeted kind of thing, like this ovulation comes, so within this 3 days we have to get pregnant, come on, we have to try it.
Okay.
It's just not the way it is. You
Okay.
will be, when you're more stressed, you won't get pregnant.
Okay. Now the stress level has to be known.
So when you're with yoga, in a yoga journey, you know how your body, you can start listening to your body. So whether your body is ready for this, you are happy for this, you are in
That's
full
true.
conscious. See, being mindful for doing any work, whether it's a creative work or getting pregnant or even some doing some office meetings or taking any decision, you have to be present. You cannot keep worrying like what will happen before it gets started.
Yes. On the point, you
On
have
the
to
point.
be there.
So when you come into this yoga journey, it will say like, chalo, let's first settle down today. Let's deal with this today. Then later we'll think about the consequences.
True. First, you have to be present there.
That's it.
It's true. You often say pregnancy can start before conception. How is it?
See, basically,
We
pregnancy.
believe, and general audience believe, the pregnancy journey is only 9 months from the date of confirmation to the point of delivery. How do you think that it is started before conception?
Pregnancy itself, it is like you are giving life to a human. It is
Yes.
not a byproduct or product. You just think if that doesn't work out, okay, latest version will come, okay, alpha version, beta version comes. It's not that way. So the thing is like if the mother and father is going through some health problems or some stress, that will go through the genes to the baby.
Okay.
So if the baby is born with ADHD or autistic or any kind of diseases, because babies, as soon as they come into the world, they don't have that much environment exposure also. But why they are getting exposed to these diseases immediately? Why it is happening? Because it is like if the father and mother or any other relatives to the genes is having some diseases, that's why in yogic tradition or Indian tradition, they say like you have, when you're getting married, you have to see at least 7 generations
Yes.
their health. It's not about wealth, okay, because we consider health is wealth. So from 7 generation, are they going through any stresses, are they going through any diseases? So that be impact on the newborns. So that is why preconception is a very important thing. If the mother and father itself has stress-free environment, I wouldn't say like they will be completely stressed out zone, but at least when they're trying out, or at least when they are being together, they'll be mindful with each other, leaving the rest of the chaos over
But
there.
now means you're telling that the pregnancy has to be planned. Okay, it's not by
Yes.
choice.
No.
Okay, it has to be planned. And you're saying it really bold. Then, in our earlier stages, our parents used to get pregnant in the second month after their wedding, right? We hear people that for their first wedding anniversary, they all already hold a 3 months baby. Okay, how is it possible? They doesn't have so much of awareness in our earlier days, right? Our before generations. How are you gonna answer that?
And this is the beautiful question I would like to answer. Um, let's take Hindu culture,
Yes.
Indian tradition. Will the first night happen just like that, or they put any particular muhurtam?
Yeah, that is the biggest muhurtam after the wedding.
Yes. So you way know back by the time you're getting married itself, you know the time and date. Okay, they're going to plan that first night or any meeting sessions kind of thing. So the bride and the groom both are prepared for it already.
Okay.
And why they immediately the beauty of Indian tradition, Hindu culture especially, I would say, the way they said it is like when you're doing that marriage rituals, we do homam and everything.
Yes.
So the positive aura will be there. So definitely you won't be impacted with that negative aura with there.
True.
That negative energy. Everybody will be happy in that environment. No fightings will be there. Like even though at
would
least
be
it
a
won't
bigger
come till the
celebration.
bride and
Yeah.
groom. So they'll be so happy at that time. So that's why when they plan for the first night, for that particular muhurtam, so when that muhurta will happen, both mother and father and even the relatives and also the
The
parents,
positive aura would be around.
everybody is happy for that to happen.
Okay.
So now the environment itself, it's a positive aura for that. What more we wanted? The environment is a very positive
This is something
environment.
new. I really couldn't come over this. That's nice. That I'm so happy with your answer. Why should pregnant women actually care about doing yoga regularly? What is the changes do they get you doing yoga regularly during the conception or before conception?
Well, let's take the practices. I hope you have washing machine, dishwasher.
Yeah, every automatic machine is available.
Yeah, you have probably nowadays that corridors are also not there because they're putting the sink up. Okay, so you don't sit down, you don't wash clothes with the hands. It's automatic everything.
Yes.
Even when you dry the clothes, also you don't even lift it up and just place it up. Okay,
Yes. You just get the strings down and
you
do
get
it. And,
just the
yeah.
strings
True.
down and done, and everything is being automatic. And even to make the atta and flours, we are buying it from Zepto and everything, the
Yeah.
batters, dosa batters, everything. But previously it is not like that. It is not machines. It is
Okay,
like
you say we
everything
don't
that
have any regular activities,
Not-
the physical
so
body
first
activity.
thing is that I would say, like, I don't know like how many will agree with me. The day we stopped putting Indian toilets in our lifestyle,
Yeah.
that's where we welcomed all the problems.
Okay.
When
Yeah.
you shifted
True.
to
We
Western
have all
toilets,
Western,
we
yeah.
welcomed every diseases comes from it. It doesn't matter whether it's a pregnant, it's for women or men or anything. Constipational problems, small intestine problems, prostate infections. So many are coming just because we got rid of Indian toilets.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's called Malasana in.
Yes. So
Yes.
Malasana, Chaki Chalasana. So these are nothing, but it's not a new exercise, something we just invented. These are all
Just
just
the
like
regular activities.
how do we do pocha at home
Yeah.
previously. Now we have
Yeah,
mop
we need to
stick.
sit in the malas and do it. all
Malasana
around on
and
the
do it.
ground. Yeah.
That will let any period problem they have it also. Just by doing the malasana and pocha walking every day, they sweep the floor and just mop the
Yes.
floor.
Now
That's
even the
something every
servants
day
are
we do.
demanding for the mop sticks. Yeah.
Nobody
True.
is doing it.
And there are some any specific asanas or the breathing techniques that has to that you give tips for the pregnant woman to prepare for the labor. Do they have any specific things?
It's not specific kind of thing. It is the involvement of mind, breath, and body. Yes, some asanas are there to avoid it, just for
Okay.
the discomfort of the mother. So the rest of the things, because they can do the works, just as I said, all the works can be done. Okay, so the asanas will be there. Yes, because we stopped giving importance to the breathing, because as it is free, So we don't put conscious effort to
Yes.
breathe deep breathings and kind of thing. So we have breathing techniques like lamas
Yeah.
breathing
The
technique,
labor breathing.
labor breathings. So these are nothing. It's not new techniques or new inventions we did it. It is like we have forgotten how to breathe it.
True, we need to know the breathing techniques while we go to the labor, because I myself was an example for that. Because asanas doesn't work on the labor bed, right? You need to do something with the with your breath out, with your breath workout only. So now you're talking about the lamas breathing, that is called the labor breathing also, right? Okay, then you would suggest the people to with the regular practice of this
Lamas breathing has to be done. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam should be done, because nowadays it is like because of the environment, or even they're sitting for longer. Even the pregnant women are also doing the work till the end of 7th month or also 8th month. Okay. Even
Okay.
if it's a work from home, they're doing it till 9th month also, the day before the labor also. See, when you're sitting for longer hours, just think like how much pressure it's putting on your tummy, on the
That awareness has to be for the parents also.
yeah.
They treat the baby to be more precious, like don't do this, don't
That's
do
what
that.
I wouldn't say it is
That
they
awareness
don't
program
know.
to be conducted for the parents actually.
I would say our parents, it is like the shifting phase, because that is where the plastic got invented. They didn't even know about it, the disadvantages of plastic. Now we are coming to know about it. So it's a shifting phase for them. It is like maybe if the children
Might
if,
get affected on it.
if the children are not doing any work, means we are raising them really good. So that is what the generation of that. But now it is changing. That's a touchwood time.
Okay, in this prenatal journey, I also heard you teach Garbha Samskara, right? How is it different from the regular prenatal yoga?
Basically, these are two different segments. Prenatal yoga comes under one segment, and Garbha Samskara comes under one segment. Prenatal yoga deals with mainly about being mindful, movements for the body, how the breathing exercises should be there. So it is more on mother focused kind of thing, because even after delivery, the mother shouldn't be into depression, this kind of things. So
True.
it induces sleep when we do this prenatal yoga. It is more of mother focused. So when it comes to prenatal yoga, I would say like it is exclusive for mothers. But when it comes to Garbha Samskara, that is exclusively for the little human inside.
Okay.
Because
Means in the prenatal also you keep teaching about the meditations and
meditations is
pranayamas,
about
all these things.
mother's mind.
Okay. It's only for the mother.
Yeah, it's for taming the mother's mind who
Okay.
are going through the stress to get relieve the stress. But Garbha Samskara is for brain's development of the baby.
Okay. It's all for the baby.
It's all for
To
the baby.
inherit the good habits, the
Yes.
qualities.
So it is this is a ancient script. We got it from the Mahabharata. If you just see like Abhimanyu has learned everything about Padma Vyuha inside the womb itself.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing is like it is about teaching everything inside the womb itself, because we think like until the baby is come out of the into this world, out of the womb into this world, we never consider it as a baby. But our ancient text says like once the heartbeat has been formed, baby has been formed.
Yes.
So now when you, so there are many things in the Garbha Samskara. It's not just like how if you take Lalita Sahasranamam, if you take Gayatri Mantra, these are like completely how the baby has to be formed, how the body has to be there, how this one has to be there. All these scriptures.
Does
are
it really work on it?
How do you assess it? We cannot compare. Like it will work. See, that is what I would say. Like how do we work, or does it work? Means believe it, it will work.
Okay.
Because
just the
we have
belief what we
simple
put in.
statement, yat bhava tad bhavati. That's it.
Okay.
What you think, it will happen. If you're thinking it is working for your baby and your baby is growing in a better development and brain
The
is
best
superb kind of
qualities.
thing,
Yeah.
it will be. That's it.
Okay. We keep seeing in the movies also how we imagine the baby will come out in the same image and all, and that all comes into the Garbha Samskara category,
Yes.
right? Okay. So, well, Niharika and I have a few things with your particular subject with this meditation and mantra healing. Okay. You talk a lot about the mantra chanting programs, right? So, do you think the sound actually will heal the womb? Means the Omkara chantings.
Let's go with the general thing, not just the womb. I would say,
Okay.
like, you tell me, when you're depressed, do you want to listen a hip hop songs?
No.
You want to listen to a very soothing and sad
Some
kind
calm
of
music
things.
or some spiritual music.
Yeah. Take it in the morning. Early in the morning, if I play some techno beat kind of thing,
Very
will you able to
irritating.
take it?
No.
No. But if at night, if I play some prayers,
No. That would be
or
irritating.
suprabhatams, if I play
No.
it at night, will you be able to
No.
take it?
There would
No,
be a time
because
punch for it. Yeah.
sound is completely, it literally, because you just see human relations are depends on sounds only. If the
Yes.
person is talking in a very low voice, you will able to listen to them.
Yes.
If the voice is too harsh, a kind of thing, you will say like, please, can you please calm down a little bit, kind of thing.
Don't shout.
So literally your brain says like, with the sound, it is everything involved.
Okay. Then I myself did this Garbha Samaskara and all while I was pregnant. So the Omkara chanting helped me a lot. Okay. So I had my personal experience, but everyone should experience that, and we can't explain what we have experienced. Okay. So then if you have to tell to a person that it's gonna work on you in some 2-3 words, how you're gonna tell it? You just need to be on the practice. How is
I
it?
don't want to convince anyone, because meditation is not to be done, it should be felt.
Yes, they have
That's-
to experience their own experience.
And
has
the
to-
moment they come into this mantra chantings or meditations, your experience is different, my feeling is different, everything is different. Because depressed people should not be done some kind of meditations. It's not like meditation works for everybody. No,
Okay.
there are different kinds of meditations. Which works for anxiety people is different. Which works for depression people is quite different. So it is like it keeps varying. But it is like meditation will work.
Okay.
It's not like only this meditation works.
Okay. Each one of them will have their own technique of doing it.
Complete.
Okay. Then even you make your clients to chant it, right? You do your clients take it easier, or do they say, this is weird, I
Yeah,
don't want to?
initially they say like, now the mantra chanting kind of thing. But then once they taste it, literally.
Once they experience it,
Once they taste that, when you chant the right way,
the
probably
calmness,
the
of
right
your
way,
mind.
you feel immediate relaxation. Immediately your brain waves starts coming down. You feel so good. Then they say like, come on, let's do the meditation more.
Okay, you
Right.
used a good word, the brain waves. Okay, how is it like? I know the body and all are connected with the joints, nerves, and all. How is your brain actually means? I know how it works, right? But what is it like? What would try means? I need to explain you. I don't know how could you ask. Like, how could you know how your brain is working? Like, in which way?
Simply it is like, too many thoughts keeps coming to us.
Yes.
This will be like experience with too many thoughts coming up. Suddenly one thought comes, to that we add on something, add on something, we pull something from the past. This keeps on going kind of thing.
True.
That means
We keep
too
adding up.
too many connections are happening, too many thoughts are happening in your brain, means that is what we are coming to beta waves.
Okay, we have categorization of waves
Yes,
in our
widely
mind. Okay.
accepted categorization of the brain waves are 5 waves.
That is how I couldn't utter my
Yeah.
word too.
So
Yeah.
now the beta waves is like normal. Every person who are into completely stressed. See, stress is not like only this person will have it. Okay, every day, waking up the kid, making them to getting ready. And
No, stress is not for any particular
It
person.
is.
Okay, even my 2-year-old kid gets stressed up when the cocoa melon is really reloading. Okay, even
Yeah.
that is not reloading.
It is.
Also, he gets so much stressed
Yeah,
up.
it's a
okay?
digital, but that's a different
Journal,
concept, because kids nowadays, it is like, I feel so, we used to play, we used to have good time with that. So probably
The
that's
childhood would be so experiencing. Now they don't have that
No.
outdoor play. Okay, that would be taking us to the other track. Okay, but how do you once they start how do you the brain waves work?
So now when there are too many thoughts going on, the person will be in the constant beta waves kind of thing.
Okay.
So when there to see too many connections going in one socket, just think about like one current supply, you're giving too many connections. Now what happens? The voltage will be equally distributed to it. Let's take it like now reduce the thoughts now. Let us reduce it a little bit lower. Let's go to the
Just
alpha
connecting
wave.
it to 2 3
Now the same current
systems.
will be coming. Okay, so now we have reduced it, so the voltage will be little more higher. It works for longer period of time also.
Yeah.
It's kind of thing. So now let's reduce the thoughts a little more down. That comes in the theta base, and this is where we're actually the creative part or something unique ideas keep coming up when the person is in constant theta base. That is where the meditative state we say. So
Okay.
from beta we'll come to alpha, alpha we come to the theta. And next one, it's a delta wave. That is like when you sleep, your brain goes into the delta waves. So when you
Okay.
sleep, still the thoughts will be there, but that's a
Yeah,
regular.
we do get some dreams also during the
Yes,
night.
dreams do come in theta waves. So
Okay.
dreams are not like the regular dreams. Dreams, if you turn it into reality, that is will be your passions kind of thing. That
True.
is even we say. So that's what. So these kind of waves keeps altering in the brain. So when you could do the meditation or breathing practices, you are in full stress. Came to the class, and now you do. We'll start with exercises, movement flow, because you have to ease in your body. Then you go
Yes.
with a little bit, then bring your brain wave with breathing exercises. Then you come to the meditations.
If someone is coming to you so anxious with lots of anxiety issues and all, okay, what is that a mantra or a practice you would give them right away?
First of all, anxious itself, it is like they feel like something is happening for them. So counseling
With
is
no
the,
disease, they feel they have lot many in their body.
that's
True.
that's the biggest disease.
Yes.
Nothing is the biggest disease for them. Like if we say nothing is there, also they cannot take it.
Yeah. They feel they are inheriting every disease that is available on the
Yes,
Google.
they
Yeah.
cannot accept that one. Yeah. To add on to it, Google is actually making
Yes.
them worse, I would say.
More panic.
Yeah. So for them, it is like initially we have to give soothing moments. Initially, we have to go with the soothing moments. Then we'll go with the here we'll go mostly with the sound meditations
The
only for
sound
them,
healing will work for
because
them.
the calmer meditations, the moment there is no sound, the thoughts keep coming up for them.
Okay.
So we have to give some sound for them. Okay, some kind of sound meditations or sound pranayams, kind of thing.
Okay. But now the meditation, the yoga practices are to be categorized for each and every person. I mean, because seeing the people around, okay, for the students, when we used to be so hyperactive and we used to be doing all our regular activities and we used to be good at our studies and the academics used to be good, our sports will be good, our physical activity used to be good. But now the the kids are just having their free time only onto the digital platform. Okay, they are just having their free time and they're having any time pass that's for the video games and their phones, right? And once they started adopting that waves onto them, there are multiple issues arising, though they are born naturally very fit and fine. From the start of 5 years to 10 years, they were developing some syndromes within them, right?
That's because of nuclear families, I would say. Before, it used to be joint families, or at least we used to go to the side neighbor house and go play with that. But nowadays, so many social concerns are also there. I wouldn't say like even
There won't be security reasons
security
for not
reasons
sending
are
them
there,
out.
so kind of thing. But there are some things like you don't have to be digitalized always. Like you have to give the digital. There is a thing like Gandhari Vidya. Gandhari Vidya. This is also comes from the ancient text from Mahabharata. So Gandhari Vidya is like even they keeping the closed. You might have seen like right now the videos are getting popularized. They can just know the color of the fruit, okay, just while
Memorize it.
just touching, or even just a note. If you give a 10 rupees
Okay,
note,
just feel it and
just
just
feel it
start
and they'll just
recognizing
save
it.
it.
Okay.
So it is like Gandhari Vidya. She is actually the one who used to completely close the eyes
Yes.
and stay there. So just by you doesn't have to make the senses to work completely.
Okay.
So you can make the midbrain active. So these kind of activities we can if the children can do kind of thing, at least from the digital thing we can just reduce kind of.
Okay, just we are talking about the kids. I just want to ask one more question. Do you have any techniques or any chantings or the meditation for increase the concentration levels in
All
the kids?
balancing poses, because balancing is right now it is very difficult because
Focusing on one particular point.
yeah,
and
because you
having-
can see like in our age we used to walk on the walls and we used to climb the trees, so we know exactly the balancing points, how not to fall down, so we know exactly how to hold our body kind of thing. But right now there are no trees, first
Yes.
thing. There are no trees, there are no parks for them to
Yes.
even the climb, and even the
they have
walls
limited
sort of-
space parts what they are designed in the
it will be
society.
walking parks
That's
and
it.
this kind of things, or just a play park kind of thing. So there are no walls to climb on also. So they're losing that balance kind of thing. So if you improve that balancing act in them, okay, so now the concentration starts increasing. They'll know like how much weight they are, how much they have to tackle, this kind of things.
Now you spoke about the Gandhari Vidya, right? If we start teaching that to the kids, is that going to be directly proportional for the concentration level?
Yes.
Because they could memorize the things easily
Because-
and make the study easy.
See, Ashtanga Yoga, if you say like, Pratyahara practice is like beyond the senses, going beyond the senses. What we feel is like only if the senses works, we are perfect.
Yes.
If the eyesight works, hearing works, that's the thing. No. According to Ashtanga Yoga, it says you have to see the world or see yourself beyond the senses. That means just take this midbrain activation, like you're not opening your eyes, but still you're just able to recognize it, what kind of note it is means. That means your brain is actually finding a new technique to find it out.
Yes.
Okay.
True.
So that's
So, okay. You have been working with 70 plus moms. Okay. As I have read about you, I just read that. You have been working with 70 plus moms. What's been the most beautiful moment or the message you have received?
once they get delivered.
Yeah.
Once they get delivered, the moment when they come to the postpartum or kind of thing, or when they want to show me, when they listen to my voice, they keep crawling and coming to the screens.
Okay, the
Immediately.
babies.
Immediately
Okay,
they
that's
crawl
nice.
and turn their heads because they have listened to my voice when they're in the
In the
womb.
womb, right?
So they're
Okay.
able to recognize it and know this lady I know somewhere kind of things, even though they don't see me directly.
Yes. You were
So
nowhere
that-
related. You were just the instructor,
teaching,
right?
That's it. Once delivery happens, we don't involve until and unless they come back to the postpartum.
Yes.
Kind of. Once they come back to the postpartum, once they listen to my voice, they immediately come to the screens, and that's
This is
a
nice.
moment
Now,
for us.
now I got the answer how the Garbha Samskara works. Okay, this is going to be fun. Okay, I'll just wind it up with this last few questions. Okay, the biggest myth about the yoga that drives you mad. What is it?
I'm not flexible,
Okay,
so I cannot do yoga.
this. Okay,
I'm not used to it. I cannot touch the heels, so I don't fit for yoga. I cannot
Okay.
even touch the toes. It's not yoga. Never said like you have to touch the toes.
okay, the Pada Hastasana movement.
No, it is not like yes. The body can see. We are giving one asana means the body can go till there. That is what
Yes.
we are showing them. It is not like for first class itself you have to do it. No, it is not like that.
True. Yoga is not about the challenging of the flexibility.
No, it is like the asanas we are giving, like your body can do these many
That
postures.
would be the extreme.
Exactly.
How you could tame your body is up to
Yes.
their level. Okay, nice. Okay, what is something about the emotional side of fertility nobody talks about?
The thing is like they want to get pregnant, they're going through too much of stress going on. They cannot tell it outside, especially Indian women. They cannot say it outside because
They are
it is
not prepared
all
for
about-
it, but with
it's
the
all
pressure,
on the woman only. It's all on the woman.
the blame is on the woman.
Blame is on the woman. They cannot take it. Okay, everything they wanted to do it. They really work really hard. To get pregnant. Okay,
Yeah, being
So-
a woman, I want to ask, it's a equal, right? The 50-50, right? For men and the women to have the equal ratio. I mean, the participation should be equal. The health should
the
be fine for
Srishti
both.
itself, it's made by women and women. It
Yes.
is 50-50. Whatever
men
it is,
and
it
the
has to be
women.
50-50. That's it.
Yes. Okay. What would you tell your younger self who was so confused about their own body? Because I start hearing about the kids who were just 17 and 18, they come with the complaints with the PCOD and PCOS. I really don't want to hear it from them, but I won't be prepared to start giving instructions or to start train them.
No, the message I wanted to give for myself when I'm younger, like I didn't know about yoga.
Okay.
So I wanted to do it. Wish I would start before so that
Okay.
I would have got into a peaceful life. And yes, no age limit. Anybody, anyone can start immediately. That's it.
Okay.
Whether it's from 5 years old to 80 years old, yes, yoga can be done.
Yes. What is the oldest age student you ever met?
She is 75 years old.
You have a student?
Yes, and she wears sari. She never wears any yoga attire kind of thing. She
Okay.
wanted to only the sari, and she does all the asanas and everything very perfectly. She just says like neither the attire, neither the age should stop making me to do yoga.
That's great. You have an extremely experienced friend. Okay. And she's regular, right?
She is very much.
Yes. Then I just want to close it with a rapid fire. Okay. Your favorite mantra to chant when the life feels really messy.
Omkaram. That's it.
Omkara chanting will heal you.
Yes.
Okay.
immediately.
How frequently do you practice?
Daily.
Daily. Okay. The yoga pose you secretly hate teaching.
Chakrasana.
Okay. Fine. If your womb could talk, what would it say right now? Just right now.
Thank God you came into yoga.
Thank you. Fine. It was fun talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Through this, at least the yoga awareness has to be built.
It has to be
Yes.
for the well-being of each and every
So
human.
thank you, Nitisha. Firstly, you came into this yoga journey.
Thank you so much.
So
I'm
I
just
wish
into my
everyone,
baby steps.
everybody should take this yoga as a lifestyle.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, audience. Thank you for seeing the video. We keep coming with many more updates. Thank you for watching.